Okay, hi everyone. I'm just back from Avengers Infinity War, and this is a strange film to talk about. So I'm going to change my structure just slightly. So I'm going to tell you whether you should go see it, and a little bit just quickly about things to watch for. Then we're going to have a break, and it's just going to be spoilers because a lot happens, and I just think it's not worthwhile going into the themes. It's not that kind of film. So the first thing is whether you should go see this film. I really had not anticipated this film very much because I thought it's the first part of a two-parter. I really was disappointed with Avengers Age of Ultron, and I just thought this is going to be just maybe a bit too much. It's the 19th Marvel Universe film and a little bit over it. So, first thing is you have to go see it. Now, probably if you're not been seeing any of these superhero films, sure, you're not in that boat. But if you are just generally a person who's been going to see them, and even if you haven't been seeing all the little films which add up and you just see the Avengers ones, you have to see this. This is like in the dictionary when you open up under popcorn film, it's just now got a picture of Avengers Infinity War. So much fun. And the interesting thing is they're playing for a few stakes now because we can see that, you know, things are going to shake up after the next one. Now, the other thing I just wanted to tell people is there's one stinger only, and it's right at the end of the credits. I mean, you will have to watch 5 minutes of credits to see it, and I'm not sure it's worthwhile because it's a good payoff, but you have to even know what it's meaning. So I'll leave that up to you. But, you know, if you really were over it, you could leave, I think. Okay, I'm going to come back in a second and we're going to talk about Avengers. Okay, so we're in spoilers territory because you can't really talk about this film at all. This will probably be my shortest analysis of a film ever because there's not actually that much you can say. It's not like normally where I go, this is what happens in the film and these are the actors. You know all the actors. If I started naming all the actors, that'd be 7 minutes just to name them all. I mean, it is ridiculous. Basically, this is all you have to know. Avengers plus Guardians versus Thanos. That's it. You've got it. And, you know, what is amazing is that the Russo brothers, who really came out of nowhere and then knocked everyone's socks off with Captain America, Civil War, and then went on to really even double up with Ant-Man, which was considered not that big a deal and was really a lot of fun, have come back and they've really had to juggle every ball. They got every ball in the air. And somehow they've made a film which is really a lot of fun, considering it's the 19th, it's first part of a two-part thing. So you've got to have some payoffs, but you need a cliffhanger, and this film delivers. I really had a lot of fun. It's a really long film. It's like 2 hours and 40 minutes, give or take. And you really think with a film like that you're going to be looking at the watch, and you are not. And that's because by the time you give everyone a little bit of time, that's your 2 hours up. Also, the good thing is, because we know that we're nearing the end of this cycle of the Avengers, really once that next film drops next year, that'll be it. Half the people that you know of as the Avengers and Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, they've all said that'll be it. They're going to move on. And then you've got this new crew of people coming through, and they'll do like what they do in comic books, where the original Tony Stark isn't Iron anymore, but there'll be a new person who's in the suit because he does a cameo or something. So that's where it's headed. The things that I loved about this film were the humor is great. And you really, when you watch a Marvel film, and especially an Avengers film, compared to these DC films like Justice League, you can see how they must just be killing themselves. I don't know if it's that they can't get the writers or because the tone of Marvel is so much lighter, but it is, I mean, comedy level laughing out loud. They just nail every character's thing and then they play against it. And some of the jokes the Guardians make when they first meet Thor are just off the chart. They're really great. And comedic timing to get it. The other big surprise is I really hate CGI characters generally. I mean, they just don't work. And in this one, Josh Brolin plays Thanos, and you kind of think, how's that going to work? Because he looks crazy big, and he's got that weird chin, and he's purple, and and I was really surprised. One, that it looks so good. Two, he looked still like a creature, like he didn't look completely CGI. And three, that they kind of gave Thanos enough to work with that although he's horrible in a completely in D&D kind of world neutral way. Like, he's not malevolent. He's actually more dangerous because he's not going like twirling his mustache. He's going, well, this is what was going to happen, so I just did this, and a lot of people couldn't do that, but I could. And you don't buy it ever, but you kind of get where he's coming from, which makes it more interesting. The other big thing, of course, is there are some real stakes to play for. Like, a lot of times with the little Marvel films, you're kind of going, well, what is going to happen? Because nothing really big can happen. And in this one, big things can really happen, because really, apart from Ant-Man and the Wasp, I think now you won't get another one. I might be wrong, till this one comes out, because this comes out early next year. And I think it's going to be, we bring down the shutters, and then this next film's going to explode, and that'll be it. So, look, there's not much to talk about, really. It's just one of those films, it's just a popcorn film. You can really enjoy it. There's a little bit of Thanos talking kind of a little bit climate change and stuff, that in the end, humans and the whole universe were just destroying itself, so I stepped in. Thought that was interesting. But really, apart from that, just go see it, enjoy it. The whole family can go. It's great. And we've just got to talk quickly about that stinger at the end. And a lot of people won't know maybe that symbol, but I'm pretty sure, I haven't done any research. I literally walked in the door and said, I better tape this, is Captain Marvel, which will be one of the films coming up after Avengers. And that's going to be set, I think, in the 70s or 80s, where Nick Fury meets this super soldier, kind of usual story. So look, that's it for today. If you like what I'm doing, please subscribe and hit the like. And if you hit the bell, you'll always get whatever I'm putting up. And I'm trying to do lots more stuff. And the reason why I'm asking for all that, begging, is the algorithm then goes, okay, if people are liking this stuff, we're going to show it to more people, and more people see my stuff. If you're into films, you got about one day to get in the summer movie wager, and I put a video about that last week. And I'm on Twitter at Guru Eden. So that's it. I'll see you later. Bye.